Is my childhood trauma affecting my child? I don't know. I don't think so. Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. I am currently going to pick up my daughter from school, but I wanted to jump on and have a little conversation before I actually got there. So if you want to have a little chat with me, it's probably going to be pretty, I don't know, it's a vent sesh, guys. It's a vent sesh. Going through some things in my mind that I'm not necessarily sure. I don't know. I'm fighting with myself. Anyway, stay tuned. Let's talk. So currently, I'm going to pick up my daughter from school because she has midterms all this week. And today she went to school just to find out that she has no classes, no tests today. Now with my boys, they liked school. They always wanted to be at school because they had friends and stuff. But I think like rules changed and Laylo got out of school 3 years ago. But it's a lot different. And anyway, she has study hall the whole entire day. So this is what brought me to this. She called me and she said, "Mom, can you pick me up? I have no classes all day and I have just study hall and all of my friends stayed home." Well, the ones that didn't have classes. So I'm like, I already knew this was going to be a bone that I was going to have to pick with Kilo about, because Kilo's all for school and I'm all for school too. We talked about this before. In order for her to do things like go to games and stuff, she has to have an 80 or above. She was struggling in a couple classes and she actually brought those grades up and she is above 80s in all of her classes. 80s, 90s, you know, so she's doing really good. I feel like she might get on the honor roll again. Anyway, with that being said, I told Kilo, I'm like, I think I'm gonna go pick up Angie. Angie wants me to go pick her up because she has no classes today. And he's like, what do you mean you're gonna go pick her up? Like, she could stay in school. And I'm like, yeah, she could stay in school, but like, if she had classes. He's like, well, I don't agree with that, and I think she should stay in school. And then he proceeds to say, we just have different parenting skills. We just parent different. And I just don't agree with it. And he's like, you know, he starts going on as, you know what, you can raise Angie any way you want. And when he says shit like that, it bothers me, because it starts making me think that I am not doing a good enough job in his eyes raising my daughter. And we're raising her together. I mean, so, like, why can't we just be a team and just parent together? And he's a good enough reason why she should stay in school. Then, but there is no good enough reason why she should stay in school today. But it just bothers me when he says things like that. And I'm gonna eventually, right now I'm picking her up, so I'm like there already, so I can't really talk too much. But I do want to get into the way I parent and why, and I'm just not sure if am I hurting her or benefiting her. As far as, okay, let's say what I'm questioning myself is does our childhood trauma, could our childhood trauma affect our children? And I know the answer is yes, but is my childhood trauma affecting my child? I don't know. I don't think so. But at the same time, and I'm going to get into why I am the way I am and how I got there, but not right now. Right now I gotta go get her. All right, guys, so I'm back and it's a whole nother day. I'm gonna try to, oh, there's a funeral. I'm gonna try to remember what I was talking about last, and I believe it was just me hoping and praying that I don't mess up my kids because of my own childhood trauma. Now, I believe, and I think that my husband knows this. I believe that I am the way I am. Is it still on? I believe that I am the way I am with my children because, oh, thank you. Because when I was younger, a situation had happened. I'm not going to go into detail about the situation, but the situation had caused me to leave home at an early age. Because I was called a liar, but in fact I wasn't lying, and I ran away, and that led to more. I was in the system, and I was in foster care, and I was in detention centers and all this other stuff. So I had a rough, in the most vital years of growing up, between the ages of 12 and I'm going to say 17, it wasn't easy for me. I could have done a lot of things different, but at that point in my life, I actually didn't know what to do. So I did what I thought I should do, which was run away. So when I couldn't hide any longer, I had to turn myself in, and from there I went to detention centers and things like that. So it was rough. It's a good one. Let's take it. I'm working, if you can't tell. So my point in saying that, like, when my husband would think that my kids were lying, I would always jump. Like, they're not lying. They wouldn't lie. They know I hate liars, right? And the reason why I hate liars is because I was called one, and nobody believed me, and I wasn't lying. So I believe that's why I hate lies. I mean, I despise liars. Like, my kids know, do not lie to me. Not to mention, I have good intuition, so I kind of know when people are lying. So it's like, I will call you out on your bluff regardless. So, like, don't, because I will catch you. I know the right questions to ask and what I'm doing to, like, read between the lines. I've just always been good like that. Anyway, it just comes to make me think, because of the way I grew up. Like, okay, my husband is very overprotective. I'm overprotective too with certain situations because of the whole situation that had happened to me. Like, but like, as far as my husband, you're not gonna go, okay. As far as my husband being in fear of her becoming a bad kid or something bad happening to her, I fear bad things happening to her, but like, I don't fear her becoming a bad kid because they said I was a bad kid and I wasn't. So I'm jumping in here because I don't want the video to sound like it's all over the place. I think my point is that I'm in fear of, maybe I don't even realize that I'm doing it, because my biggest thing is protect my kids, because I had nobody to protect me or believe me or guide me or understand me. So I'm constantly trying to put myself in my children's place. Like, if I was them, how would this make me feel? Being whatever age they are, feeling whatever they feel at this point. You know, I'm always empathetic to their feelings, and I think maybe that is one of the biggest things that I do, I guess. I'm always trying to jump to their rescue because I had nobody to jump to mine. And I don't think that I fear, well, I don't fear the school thing, because she's doing great in school. All of my kids all did great in school. Now, mind you, I was out of school for a very long time, okay? And then when I had my son, it took a lot because I was so behind. Imagine leaving school at 12 years old, and then you are, jumping from different schools, and being taught in the system is not like being taught in a school system, okay? So, I mean, because they teach everybody at one level. So I was behind, and I really studied hard and did what I need to do at the age of 21. I finally got my GED right after I had Layla, I believe. Maybe I was 22. So I did have to push, but I did it. And my biggest thing was I'm doing it for my kids because I want them to finish school. And so how can I don't want to be a hypocrite, finish school. And I didn't want to have to tell them I never finished school. So I did that. I did that for them. And I did do some college. So because it was like I was always trying to prove, like, okay, prove to myself, just because I went through all this doesn't mean that I can't come out of it. And yes, I feel that, anyway, the whole stick up for my child thing, that's the part that I feel like, could I be trickling down my childhood trauma to them by always feeling like I need to protect them, because I never want my children depressed. I never want my children to run away from me. All of that. So I try to always keep like an open communication. And that is something that some parents don't do. My husband is not used to that. He grew up in a very strict household. He couldn't do anything. He got good grades, but his good grades were never good enough for his mother. So maybe, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to jump in here. We'll continue to the video because I keep talking and just letting you guys in, really. Kind of little pieces, more pieces of the pie, if I can say. Anyway. I still have a good communication with my mother. And there was a time that I didn't have a good communication with her, because I kind of resented her, So I don't think that I'm hurting her. I think that I'm doing the right thing, but all in all, could I be protecting her too much? Like, is my husband right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I trust her, and I know that that if she does something, and I don't mean that's going to jeopardize her life or things like that, because remember, I'm not for the rugs, okay? Because my father was an addict, and he actually that's how he died. So, if it has something to do with that, oh, no. But, like, I don't know. I don't think I'm an overprotective mother. And maybe my parenting skills, I've always been good with teens. And I think it's because of the way, I'm just going to say, the way that I raised myself. Because, honestly, guys, between 12 and 17, nobody was raising me. I became the woman that I am from myself, and watching my environment and watching the people that I was around and learning and things like that. So it's like, I can't give that credit to anybody but myself. My mother has always been a hard worker, and she always instilled since a young child, you do for yourself, to be a strong, independent woman. Now, don't get me wrong. When I came back, because I had left the whole city, and I moved to Buffalo, New York, which is way, like 600 miles away. When I came back and I was pregnant, my relationship with my mother really changed. And she did help me, she didn't help me raise, but she did give me knowledge of what to do. Mind you, she got pregnant with my sister at the same time. So it was like we were both getting into it at the same time. And she helped me and I helped her. And I still continued to help my mother. My sister doesn't talk to my mother like my sister talks to me. So I'm still helping, and my mom is still helping my kids now. Knew that my mother would be there if I really needed her, but I was so used to not having somebody that I didn't really reach out. I kind of just figured it out and went along the way, and whatever life would throw at me, I was handling it. And I think, and I know now that at the age of 25, that is why I that's why I caught the panic and anxiety disorder. I do believe that now, because growing up between those ages, I had to deal with a lot, and I kind of was really good at pushing my feelings to the side just to keep surviving. And then when I was 25, I had my 2 boys, I had my husband, we had an apartment. All of a sudden, just one day, it was like my brain tweaked, and I was like totally different. I was no longer the Melly that just kept going. Nothing stopped her. It was like everything stopped me at that time. But that's a talk for a different time. And I just wanted to put this in here to clarify that, my mother did step in as a grandma as much as she could, because she had my sister at the age of probably after I had Tony. So 19, yeah. And let me also mention, I think that my mother has a lot of regret too. So I think she tries to be there for me as much as possible now, because of the regret that she had from back in the day, that nobody can change now. And that's why I had to find it within myself to be able to forgive and let go. Will I ever forget? No. But to forgive was basically for me, so that I didn't hold that. Because she was a single parent. But I don't know, guys. I don't know. This was just something in my mind that I wanted to talk about. Do you guys ever feel like that? Like your past could jeopardize your children? Like, I know there's certain circumstances where there's like PTSD, and people would think, oh, her issues are gonna rub off on her children's, but luckily rub off. They didn't rub off. Hold on, I gotta go in. Guys, I just have to say, so I don't know if you remember this is crazy. Anyway, comment below if you feel like that sometimes. I don't know if I was just blabbering, but this is just something that was in my brain, and I just wanted to talk about it, because I don't think that me having childhood trauma trickles down to my children, or the way that I raise them. But Kilo always says, like, oh, we just have different parenting styles, and it's like, maybe I am wrong. Nobody taught me how to be a parent, bro. I didn't learn, other than after I had children. As far as, oh my God, this is so close.
Head north toward Rubber Avenue.
Is there somebody behind me? North. What the fuck? Wait. Long Meadow Field. That wasn't smart, lady. Oh my God. Thank you. I didn't know how to be a mom. Like,
1,000 feet, slight right onto Newman Street.
Anyway, yeah, just comment below. My brain is all over the place today. My brain feels foggy today. But I was gonna just tell you. Okay, so I don't know if you remember when I was working for the school. Okay, when I was working, I was actually working for the school. I was the hallway monitor, and I worked with this girl, and I did not get along with this girl. One, because I call her lying, and we just went. I guess this ties into the storyline, right? To the story. She was lying, and I hate liars. She was a nice girl until she started lying to me. She was a nice, I don't want to say girl because she's a woman. She's like 40 years old. Anyway, I despised her. Despised her, okay? I did not want to be around her. I wasn't going to let her get her way. Anyway, I ended up leaving the job, not because of her, but she was really annoying at the time because I think the job was just really stressful. It was stressful. It was stressful for her. It was stressful, but I could handle it. I was handling it just fine. But it was around the time I got sick and I had that stomach issue going on, the SIBO. I had SIBO. So I was getting really sick and I was becoming malnutritioned and my iron deficiency was really, really bad. What the hell? Where am I? My iron deficiency was really, really bad. I felt like terrible. So I had to leave. There was a bunch of different things, different aspects that led to me ultimately leaving the job. But when I left that job,
Your destination will be on the right.
I did not like that girl. Okay? Because of the simple fact she lied and she was trying to get her way and didn't care about stepping on people, whatever. I'm not for that. And if you get me to my limit in a professional atmosphere or not, I can only bite my tongue so much. So there was a time that I just didn't bite my tongue and I had to give it to her. But anyway, bro, I haven't seen the girl in like 2 years. She must have got weight loss surgery.
Destination is on the right.
Hold on. She must have got weight loss surgery. Let's go here. And she looks totally different.
The customer requested you leave the order at
426.
their door. They added the following instructions. Leave at my door.
Where the hell are we? 414. I'm going down. Hold on, guys. Oh, she is really getting busy today. Do I want to go that far? That's a long way for that. Nah. Not gonna do that one. All right, so I'm saying all that to say I keep seeing her. And I am not the type like to feel uncomfortable. Like I could totally ignore her, right? I could totally ignore her. But other than the fact that our jobs were stressful and that I caught her ass out lying, like I've had other friends that have lied to me, right? And I just had to tell them, listen, if we're gonna be cool, you can't lie to me. You can lie to anybody else you want, but once you start lying to me, I'm done with you, because then I can't trust you. So they would try it, you know what I'm saying? They would try to lie, even just a little simple fucking lie. Like the fact that if you felt like you needed, now we weren't close or anything, so I had no, it was about a job thing that it had to do with the job, and she said that they told her to be here and that wasn't the case, and she just didn't want to be in the hard hall or whatever, you know. It was just bullshit. It was just retarded. It was just dumb. But don't lie to me is my point. Now if I was closer with her, I would have been like, listen, you don't want to lie to me. But we were work friends at the time. Not really. It ended up being like work enemies. And let me tell you, I'm a fun person to work with, okay? Because I don't like things being all like, it was very hard for me to do that job because I had to sit in the hallway. I'm not good with just sitting down, just sitting in the hallway. And all the kids loved me, so it ended up not being like, anyway, I was just the one they would come to like talk to and vent to and whatever. If they were crying in the bathroom, I'd go in there and make sure that they were okay, and you know, but that wasn't part of my job description, nor was stopping people from fighting either. But I did stop multiple fights because I cared about these kids. Oh, my ears are popping. Anyway, I keep seeing her, and I almost didn't recognize her because she got like the weight loss surgery or something. And one day I was delivering and I was in Family Dollar and she was in front of me. I only recognized her from her smile in her eyes, okay? And she was super skinny, guys, super skinny. And the last time I saw her, she was overweight. Still a beautiful girl, but overweight, right? Oh my God. So I'm like, is that, her name was Diana. Is that Diana? Was that, she was talking to the lady from Family Dollar, like as if they knew each other. And I was like, is her name Diana? And she was like, yeah. I was like, oh my God, she looks so different. She was like, yeah, she was just telling all her tea. So like, she must just know her from the store, not personally. I don't know. So she was like, yeah, she got that weight loss surgery. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. I was like, I don't know what she really looks like from the front, really, because, you know, I keep seeing her from the back, but she lost a lot of weight. So I saw her there. Then I saw her again somewhere. And mind you, I'm just like disregarding her, but recognizing her at the same time. But I'm not like talking to her because last we spoke, I hated her. Okay, I didn't hate her. I despised her. Anyway, then I went to go pick up Angie from school yesterday. And I'm standing there. And I said, all right, this is too much. This is too much. Like, she's walking by me like she doesn't even know me. This is just awkward. So me being the woman that I am, I decided, after realizing that was her, I'm waiting for another call, guys. She walked right by me like almost like she was busy, right? She didn't look at me and like look away or anything. That's something I would probably do if I really hated you. But she walked by me and like she was like standing right here looking towards, because I was waiting for Angie to come out, looking towards the lady who she was, I don't even know what she was there for. Anyway, Angie starts coming, she starts talking to me, and I said, what am I doing? Like, and I go and I grab her arm, right? And it took her a second to look at me. She was probably freaking out because I cussed her out. I grabbed her arm and I was like, I just want to tell you that you look great. So I kind of wanted to break the ice because I keep seeing her. And that's one thing, like, I don't like animosity. And there wasn't, besides the fact that I caught her out lying, which she knows I caught her out lying. She knew. All she had to do was say, my bad, I shouldn't have lied. It was just that, this, that, and the other thing. Other than that, she was cool. But yeah. So, I just saw her again. So, I'm glad I kind of made it, like, not awkward, because I do keep seeing her. And she does look good. She looks happy. She looks good. So she saw me immediately. She recognized me, obviously. And now she's like, so, because we keep seeing each other. So I'm glad that I did what I did. And I was that good person, the bigger person. After a while, it's been 2 years. But it's not like I need to be friends with her. I just don't like the awkwardness. Especially if I keep seeing her. Oh, yeah, so anyway, guys, I'm trying to make this money today. Kilo hasn't been able to go to work because he's in pain. Again, he's fighting with the low levels mentally. And I'm trying out here, guys, but he makes way more money than me, but I'm trying. Anyway, my mom went to get her mammogram and they found another spot. Me and my mom have problems with our boobs. They found another spot on her, so she just had a biopsy yesterday. And we're gonna have to see what happens. Now, my mom already had a form of lung. She had a spot on her lung that she got removed. And there is breast cancer in the family, not my mother's side of the family, my father's side of the family. For me, that's why it's scary, but it's also scary because my mom had to go again to get another biopsy. And I'm going. I'm just praying that my mom is fine. but yeah. Oh, by the way, I have to rant about my daughter. Look at her grades, guys. She's doing good. She's doing good. See them? 90, 93, 80, 94, 85. So she's doing her thing. She'll be going to them football games soon. No, basketball. She's been wanting to go to these basketball games. And remember I said my little cousin was sick and that's why she had to leave Angie's party? Angie feels like she's getting sick, and honestly, I feel like I'm getting sick. Yeah. Maybe that's why my brain feels wonky. Like my brain knows. I got all these new earrings. I got it in a whole pack, a bunch of new earrings. And, ooh, I never put anything. They're so cute though, right? I also got a new nose ring. This is a 6mm, and it actually fits, like, it fits just perfect, but I have a habit of, like, fixing my nose ring, and this one you can't fix, it clips. But I never wear anything in my second hole, and it's bothering me. Oh, it's bothering me. Not this one. This one's fine. This one's okay. But this one is bothering me. And I found these nails, and I grabbed the nails so I could have some nails, guys. Oh, what she got? What she got? What's this one? Should we take it? Should we take it? Where are we? 2 items. To go where? I guess so. We're going. All right, I gotta go shop for 2 items. Let's go. My prayer today was to make some kind of money today, and it's for $8 to drive 3 miles or something. What the hell? Unfortunately, I just got here and the order got canceled. Unfortunately, your order from Dollar General is canceled. Oh, you'll be paid half the guaranteed amount. You should start receiving new orders now. I'll take it, because I definitely did go here. I didn't get it yet, though. Guys, so I'm still out here, by the way. I'm doing good actually today, which is good, and my brain is feeling a little bit better. Maybe because I ate, I don't know. But funny not funny story. I mean, I'm happy and everything, but so I'm gonna show you. I just sent this to Laylo. Look what this says, guys. Can you see this? Do you see what that says? Is it backwards or not? Anyway, it says that, oh my God, a car behind me. It says that my kid's school is now going to be offering basically construction, what's it called? What's it called? I don't even know. Like to teach them a career of construction and skills and those type of skills. And I'm like, hold on. Oh, that one. Grandpa's Diner. 6 miles, $11. I think this will be my last one. Oh my God. I don't even know where it's to. Oh man. It's gonna be scary, guys. I don't even know. I could end up going somewhere. Anyway, the funny story is, I'm gonna talk to you while I actually get to the place. The funny part is, now remember my son went to college far away. That was a private college, by the way, and I couldn't make him not go because it was his thing, right? He was so gung-ho about going. Well, after 2 years in that school, It costed, we're at like 40,000, guys, in parent student loans, okay? Because he couldn't do it because I guess he was, I don't know, I think it was just that school wanted to make sure that they were going to get paid and wouldn't let him take out his own loan. So anyway, I had to take out the loan. Okay, fine, whatever. I'm down with like taking my kid's debt if it's bettering his future. Anyway, this year he decided to pull out of that, and he's going to, it's still another private college, but it's in Connecticut. I think it's a private college. It's not like a cheap one, okay? You still got to pay some money for it. It's not free. If they would have had this junk offered when my sons were in high school, that would have been great, because Lalo is going into construction management. So how good would it have been if his school offered that construction trading, whatever stuff that they were going to do? Oh, I thought that was so funny when I saw that. Maybe Angie will get into construction. Shit. If the school offers it free, you better take it. Be the only woman in the class, but who cares? Anyway, I think she should. I'm gonna talk to her about it. Anyway, I just took this order, and it's 6 miles. That's a lot, okay? It's 6 miles, which is kind of stupid, but I feel like if I do it, I'll be better off and make more money in those 6 freaking miles. Anyway, I don't even know where I'm going is the problem. And you know, Musty can't go on the highway. So this might be really bad. I gotta go in. Okay, I made it. I'm actually feeling like totally on top of the world. I had to go far. I had to go the 6 miles. I had to go outside of my comfort zone. And I'm completely fine. I feel great. I feel good. And I'm making very good money today. I'm almost at $50, which is good. It's good for me. In one day, anyway. Like $50, I got $50 already, and it's not even 3 o'clock. So can you imagine after 3, when people start ordering dinner, how much I can make? Yeah. When the money is good, the money is good. But some days the money's not good. That's the sucky part. But because right now, like I said, Kilo is recuperating, you know, I got another one. And that's not good. $5 for 8 miles? No. We are definitely not. Okay, guys. Anyway, this is going to be the end of the video. I blabbered enough. I love you mucho. Thanks for hanging with me. Any of the questions that I had asked you, make sure that you leave your comments in the description so I can read them. Because, hello, guys, I ask a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions. And I definitely could ask Mr. Google, but I don't care about Mr. Google's opinions. I care about the likeliness and the likelihood of my people. So, anyway, I don't even know if that makes sense, but you know what I'm saying. You get my drift. Just comment below. Let's talk. Let's chat it up. And by the way, make friends. Make friends in the comments, guys. We see each other every single day. We should know each other by now.